Hi guys, and welcome back to Scribe Gaming. I'm your man Scribe, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Well, if you weren't, it definitely is going to be now, because we've just had The Road Ahead released, and I think it's about time we took a look. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so this has literally just hit about 20 minutes ago. Didn't quite hit it right on time, but it's got some really interesting stuff, guys, and some positive changes. Still a lot of more information to come, but it's definitely in the works. Let's go ahead and check out what's posted here. Update on the gear changes. Now, if you remember, guys, previously they did state that we are going to have some updates, some increased gear rewards. That's really going to help get us up to those relic levels sooner, and it looks like it will be rolling out over the next month, so that is fantastic. We're going to get more resources in the form of carbantes, stun cuffs, stun guns, golden eyeballs, all that good jazz will be coming soon, which I cannot wait for. Looks like we're getting changes as well to daily quests. Daily quests will play in different parts of the game, so now have a new slot for core gear. Again, core gear being carbantes, stun guns, stun cuffs, golden eyeballs as well, I believe. In addition to other items, you'll also receive 4 to 7 of these salvages when obtaining the daily prize box, which is great. It's just a small little bit of extra gear for us each day. Daily quest will now also drop one of the following gear items. This is what we're talking about. These are the core gears, guys. Stun guns, carbantes, stun cuffs, archive droid caller salvages, and golden eyeballs. Now, we are having some changes as well to the weekly gear challenges, which is tremendous. The second change is going to be to the gear challenges. They occur 3 times a week. TAC is being updated to a bit more love, and it's getting 2 additional items. Look at this! Mark 5 stun guns, the Mace challenge. After all of these years, is finally going to be useful. We're getting both Mark 5 stun guns, and we're getting some golden eyeballs. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Long overdue. Looks like the agility gear, which is the one over here with SWGoH, is going to start giving us some stun cuffs, and the one that normally provides us carbantes is now also going to provide us with Mark 5 droid callers. The demand has skyrocketed since the introduction of relics, because a large percentage of those characters needing relic gear do need Mark 5 stun guns for the finishing piece, guys. So this is huge. Galactic Challenge rewards are also being reworked. As we can see, the prize boxes below the max reward are going to have increased rewards to help players get to a point where they can start hitting the max rewards, and they get rewarded in other ways, such as additional shards or mod slicing material or anything else, who knows, and then maybe they'll change additional rewards in the future. Okay, so what's next for Phase 1? In this week's title update, the process starts the process of the changes to the gear challenges, which is great. More core gear is always good, guys, but there are still a lot of additional adjustments to come. Territory battles, the rewards there are flattening slightly, so not so much taking away from the top end, but more buffing up the rewards that you receive for hitting lower stars within territory battles. So what that does, guys, it means that those guilds that aren't hitting those top end rewards are still going to be increasing their gear and increasing their performance each and every TB afterwards, which I think is great news. Helps lower the, decreases the discrepancy between being in a really high performing guild and a lower performing guild. Doesn't really impact the Relic 9 income for all those lower guilds below that 300 mil bracket, but should help have those guilds hit that bracket a lot sooner. Okay, so new feature coming in here, we're getting special login calendars. So basically, we've always had that daily reward calendar, but they are going to be introducing new calendars for specific events where you have to be, well, you wouldn't have to, but you are encouraged to log in every single day and claim those rewards. Now, for a lot of us guys, that's not going to be a problem, because as we all know, we are all rather addicted to this game, and most of us log in every single day. What this really means, long story short, guys, we're getting more rewards just for turning up every single day. Now, how this is actually going to be introduced, we don't particularly know yet, but all we know is as long as we log in, we're going to get these rewards. Terrific. Now, this is a new one and a big one, guys. Mode-specific characters and abilities. Now, we have just seen that they are releasing Boba Fett from Mandalorian Season 2, and the introduction of Boba Fett as the next Conquest character has also introduced a new ability type called Omicrons. Now, these are going to be new abilities that have specific benefits to specific game modes. We're talking about this ability has a benefit that only applies to Territory Wars, for example, but I assume going forward we're going to have abilities that are going to be specific to Arena, Grand Arena, Territory Battles, Conquest, all sorts. All the different game modes are going to have small boosts in certain characters as they are introduced. Okay, so Omicrons add utility to characters in specific modes of the game, which we detail when we discuss mode-specific abilities. They will bring older characters into greater relevance by increasing their abilities to be on par with more powerful units. The power of these new mode-specific abilities can vary from legendary levels of power, or in rare cases, all the way up to rivaling galactic legends in their specific modes. So, what can we draw from this, guys? They are increasing the relevance of characters across the board with these events, but that relevance will only pertain to specific game modes. This is really going to shake up the different modes. Territory Wars in particular is going to have strong requirements on these Omicron abilities. I'm having a hard time saying that one. All we know so far is that you will need a new material in order to get this, no surprise there. This new material will be predominantly available through Galactic Challenges, but they have stated as well that we will be able to get them through Conquest, as well as from Cantina nodes. Much like you can get Omega mats from Cantina nodes, we can also get these Omicron mats from Cantina nodes as well. So let's keep on going. So here we go, guys. Here are the original characters that are getting this boost. Rose Tico, no longer will she be just Rancor food, guys. She's getting an Omicron ability. We don't really know what it is just yet. Captain Phasma, another useless character. Rolo. So far, it looks like these are all the characters, or at least a lot of the characters, that are requirements for Galactic Legends that are considered to be #hot garbage. Okay, so Rose, Captain Phasma, Rolo, Darth Sidious, Qui-Gon, Zam Wessel, Chief Chirpa and Chief Nebbit, Imperial Probe Droid, which is great, and Hera Syndulla, which I think is fantastic because Phoenix are still considered to be one of the best early game farms. They get you Palpatine, they get you Thrawn, puts you on a path to get some good legendaries. So this is actually really cool. We chose these characters because they're either used to unlock Galactic Legends and had less utility in the game than other required units, or belong to an underused faction. So, you know, we're talking Jawas, we're talking Ewoks. Zam isn't an underused faction, Bounty Hunters get used a lot. But these are all requirements for Galactic Legends that are considered to be pretty terrible. So this one's great, guys. Saw this data mine earlier today. We are getting the official dad bod Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Season 2. It looks awesome. He's the new Conquest character. We don't really know his kit just yet, but it looks to be like he is going to be banger. He's also got Territory War Omicron abilities. We don't know what they are just yet, but I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, okay, his kit is available. We're going to check that out in a minute. So, what else does this mean, guys? Shards are being reshuffled after this. Obviously, you won't be able to gain any more Commander Ahsoka Tano shards from doing Conquest Season 10, which is going to be dropping on the 1st of November, guys. She's going to be moved out. They did say she will be available elsewhere. I assume, much like the Razor Crest, she's going to feature in the Galactic Conquest store. Shards reduced for end of event prizes. Normally rank 2 prize now contains 5 shards. I can't remember what it used to be. Currency Conquest now reduced. Okay, so she is now cheaper from in the currency store, in the Conquest store rather. And her shards have been added to Wandering Scavengers in Sector Normal 4 and added as crystal purchases as well. So the same as the Razor Quest, really, guys. Razor Crest. Okay, now we are, now this I do really like, guys. They have announced that there will be an easy mode for Conquest, which I think is awesome, guys. I said it at the start when they first introduced Conquest Normal and Hard, that they really should have introduced an easy mode for those low GP accounts so that they can really engage in this endgame content, because it was a fun game mode until they introduced a bunch of feats that made it very grindy. So this is super, super good. You will not be required to be easy if you've already participated in normal and hard modes in previous Conquest. Could you imagine how much that sucked? So no problems there. We're also introducing a new line or a new path within hard mode, which apparently is going to give us some additional rewards. This path offers additional data discs and some increased rewards for players that choose to take this one-way route. Players will be able to exit this at any time, but can only enter it from the start of each map. So it's really going to depend, guys. How is this going to change in data discs and rewards for taking this one path? Are we going to miss out on some really good data discs? Because that could be a problem. And what is the benefit of taking this additional hard route? And then here's the big one, guys. We did see this data mine the other day. I did a video on that. We are getting a Conquest Pass. Now, what can you see here from this little clip? Bonus reward track unlocked, 25% stamina regeneration, 25% energy regeneration. We can see standard Conquest Pass is $9.99, which is not bad and gives you the bonus reward track. But the Conquest Pass Plus gives you all these additional benefits and additional rewards, but as a price point of $30, which I think is a little bit pricey, but hey, you know, don't let me tell you what to spend your money on. Special event passes will be available for the next Conquest. It includes additional reward track containing even more rewards. These rewards include a small number of shards from the Conquest character to help players catch up if they missed it. So those of you that missed out on Cat or Razor Crest or even Maul can really help catch up with this additional path. Note that this will not allow new players to unlock unique Conquest unit before 3 runs of Conquest. It's not going to give you enough shards, guys, to really boost. You can see just from this little snippet here, gaining 3 shards, additional shards of Maul, 2 of the latest Conquest character. We're getting stuff like additional reward crates here, gaining some stun guns, additional reward crates. Who knows how this is going to progress? The Conquest Pass Plus provides some small bonuses, reward track as the regular Conquest Pass, but also includes other benefits that will help you master Conquest, bonus stamina recharge rates, bonus energy recharge rates, and free swapping of data discs. That may appeal to some people, guys, but given myself, my current position, I know that I can beat these Conquests without having to drop that additional stamina, without having to need swapping data discs freely. I don't need that to beat it myself, so I probably won't be pushing for that higher tier of Conquest Battle Pass. Okay, so November 1st is when Conquest 10 does begin, guys, and we will be able to get Dad Bod Boba, so keep your eyes peeled. Let's get it. So, we are having the 6-year anniversary of Galaxy of Heroes in November 21st, guys, and we are going to get some fun goodies as we always do. I cannot wait for those 3 Clone Wars Chewbacca shards. Give them to me. It is tradition, and traditions must be upheld. Okay, so we're going to get several days of double drops on various parts of the cantina and a free logging calendar with even more gear, shards, and other resources, guys. So as they said earlier, new daily login rewards are going to be available. One of them they're doing specifically for the 6-year anniversary, which is great. So they're doing specific nodes, guys, so take a note of these. I won't run through them, but basically all game modes are going to have additional drops on 1 day or 2. Inbox, we're going to get a new portrait of Grievous looking rather angry, as he usually does. We're going to get the title of Head Clanker, which is pretty awesome. There are my 3 Clone Wars Chewbacca shards. Give them to me now. 25 Zeta mats, that's more than in the past. 15 Omega materials, 5 Omega character shards. Oh, Omega, right. So we're getting Bad Batch character shards, which is nice because I am farming those right now, so thank you very much. 1 million credits, which won't go very far. 1 million shipbuilding materials. Again, we are getting 30 of our shock prods, 30 of our battle computer. We are getting 2 full Mark III Carbantis, which is great. 2 full Mark... Well, I think these are the full ones. I can't imagine they just give us 2 individual salvage. No, these look to be the full pieces. So that's basically 100 Carbantis, 100 stun guns, 100 Mark 6 droid callers. That should really be the 5s, not the 6. And 100 golden eyeballs, which is pretty great. And then we're getting additional relic materials, super good. So some tasty rewards here, guys. Super happy to see that. All right, guys, that is a lot to go through. I'm going to go and do the Boba Fett kit reveal in a separate video because I feel like this particular video is already dragging on a little bit too long. So we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll have a separate video covering the Boba Fett kit reveal. All right, guys, until the next video, which will be right about now. Peace out.
Just giving a quick shout out to my patrons. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and without your support, I wouldn't be doing this today. Thanks so much.